I always thought the worst thing I'd ever find in his drawer would be the half-finished pack of cigarettes he swore he'd quit. Instead, it was a stack of love letters, my handwriting curling across the page, every loop and flourish unmistakably mine. The catch? I'd never written a single one. My heart pounded as I read lines that felt stolen from my own journal, secrets and desires I'd never dared to share, all addressed to someone who wasn't me. The letters dripped with an intimacy that made my skin crawl, inside jokes, pet names, even stories from trips I never took. I knew he'd been working late, blaming deadlines and office politics, but not once did I think his boss would be involved. The next day, I followed him to work, pulse racing, and watched through the glass as he handed the newest letter, not to a lover, but to his boss, a woman with sharp eyes and a laugh that cut through the air. I confronted him that night, every accusation on the tip of my tongue, but he just stared at me in cold silence before confessing. They'd been using me, my words, my memories, my old journals he'd stolen, to impress her, to secure a promotion. The letters were a project, their twisted way of bonding and manipulating each other, and I'd been the unwitting ghostwriter all along. He said he never cheated, technically, but the betrayal burned deeper than any affair. The real gut punch landed when I realized I wasn't angry about losing him, I was furious that I'd lost pieces of myself. My words, my love, my trust, all weaponized in a game I never agreed to play. I walked out, leaving him with his fake romance and his new title, swearing to never let anyone else write my story again.